What Libra Rising need to know now, right now, today. The date is today for Libra Rising. And the first thing you have to understand you need to do is right now, as a Libra Rising, you're going to benefit so much when you meet new people. Your energy is actually going to be very drawn towards people right now. So it's actually not a big issue for you. You're probably in this moment right now, you are your most popular. Utilize that popular energy that you have right now to connect to the right people that can allow you to make the right moves. It's that simple. And don't hesitate. Don't be shy. I know you're a Libra rising, so you don't come across shy, but you might have other placements that are shy. If that's the case, this is the time to kick the shyness out the door. Yeah, kick it out and come with this popular energy that you have. You're gonna see, you're gonna notice as a Libra rising sign, so many people are gonna be liking you right now. Okay, so use it. Your work environment has become very, very harsh. It's become a tough environment, and this is the meeting new people is for the next like 15, 20 days. Where as a Libra rising sign, the next 20, 15 to 20 days, some people may have 30 days, some people may have 10 days, but this new meeting new people energy is there for this amount of time. But your working environment, the harshness is going to be potentially 6 months to 2 years, depending on what degree Libra rising sign you are. Okay, so you're gonna have to kind of buckle down, knuckle down, get serious about your work. Work is a serious thing right now. You know, do not take work lightly, because if you try to misuse or not be disciplined in your work, like be late, not do things to the deadline, procrastinate, whatever it is, you're going to get punished harshly during this period. Next 6 months to 2 years, depending on your degrees, as I said. So be aware, because trust me, people can get fired during this placement. Okay? You can get fired. So just be aware. And even if you're not, by the way, even if you're not a worker, let's say you're somebody who has their own business, somebody who, yeah, you need to actually be disciplined in everything you do. Focus on routines when it comes to your business. You know, stick to the routines, uh, be efficient, okay? Don't just think you can do things one day and then slack off the next day and still it's going to pay off. In business, that doesn't pay off anyway, but sometimes people can kind of, negotiate their way and navigate their way through it. But this time, you're not going to get away with it, right? You should go on holiday. Not now, but if you're somebody who may be thinking about holiday in September, is the time for you to travel. And that could be mid September, that could be late September, that could be even a little bit of October, depending on your placement. But in the next 30 to 40 days, you should schedule some travel, because not just like traveling and going here and there and everywhere. It's actually a time to actually just get away from your normal environment and go to somewhere different, so you can actually relax and mainly reflect. Sometimes this may be just being at home, not being around anyone, because in about 20 days, 20 to 30 days, you're not going to want to be around people. You're going to want to be either by yourself or with people that you truly love. Even close friends or relatives, you may not even want to see them. So this is a time to get away. It's a perfect time. So utilize that. Not now, but if you can maybe schedule something, book something in the next 20 to 30 days, do it, because you're gonna need it. You are going to need it, because you do not want to be around people at that time period. Health is a priority. You know, this is a time where you can't be taking risks with your health. So what this means is that you have to be very careful with what you eat. Number one, you have to be kind of disciplined in terms of if you're training or exercising. You must maintain the discipline when it comes to exercise and training. If you don't, your health could be affected. Or you could have an underlying health issue arise, but you have to maintain discipline to solve the health issue. It's all about discipline and health. It's all about organization and health. It's all about limitation and health. Okay, this is what you got to look at right now, and this is going to last for another 6 to 2 years potentially. So be careful. Okay, be careful. Do not, your health is wealth. Without health, we have nothing. So look after yourself, and you could probably feel this energy anyway. You know, people with Libra rising signs, you can probably feel that you need to prioritize your health more in this period. So don't let it slip. Don't let it slide. The Libra rising sign, you've done some deep learning in the last year. The last 12 months, you've learned something about life or something about you that you has been profound, has changed your outlook to your life. And you have to utilize that new awakening to benefit your career. Okay? You have to utilize that new information, that new profound mental expansion to boost your career to a bigger level than it is already. Boost your business to a bigger level than it is already. Simple as that. Deep learning you have done. Don't let it, don't just think that this deep learning is just something. Utilize it. You are more attractive in these next 20 days when you are doing your career. Okay? People feel you're more attractive when you're in your work environment or and because you're in your work environment, you probably have to give off your best image. So when you show your best image, this is when attractors come. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the work environment. If you don't work in your Libra rising sign, or if you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you're a wife, whatever, if you're somebody who, just works from home, you'll be like, how do I look attractive? This is then you have to when you do your best, when you dress your best, when you put your image like you want it to be, as in you wear the best clothes, the best kind of shoes, whatever else, jewelry, this is when you're going to see the response from attractors and how you look. Yeah. Next 20 days, next 10 to 20 days, depending on, like I said, your degrees, this is going to be, you're going to benefit from this if you're single. Use it. Either go in your career and, maybe find somebody, or go outside and dress your best. Also, attracting success. I did say that with deep learning in the last year, you need to utilize that deep learning to attract success, but also you can utilize it now in a quicker way, not as abundant, but in like you could probably, you know, get away with talking to your maybe to your superior, asking him for something that potentially you maybe not would have got previously, but now's the time where you can actually approach them and say, look, can I have this? Or maybe you're somebody who is selling to somebody, and you have maybe a client that's maybe not really that, like, maybe not bought off you, and now is the time where he could buy or she could buy from you. So, you're more attractive. You're more attracting success. People are seeing you more in these next 10 to 20 days again, someone who's more successful. So you have to utilize this energy and all of these things really to benefit your life. And this is what astrology does, and this is what my readings do. I will highlight all these individual things for you to actually utilize. And you can say you want to do X, you want to do Y. I specify that with your birth chart, and this is just one placement with your Libra rising sign. So if you want to understand more and if you want to know more, go onto my TikTok page and click the link and book a one-to-one session. And I am doing a thing this month, maybe longer, who knows, where you can decide the price. You can decide the price. Go into my TikTok page and you can tell me what price you think, and we can talk about the price, whatever price you decide. Okay? So if you like this video, please like and share.